What is going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done a YouTube video. I'm going to do a quick update. I'm going to go through, show you guys the new projects that we'll try and get working on. Obviously, you've all seen videos on the Soarer. We're going to be doing a belt delete on the car, so we'll be running just the alternator on a stretchy belt rather than using a tensioner. So we'll do that in another video. Also going to be running the PMC shifter, which is a nice bit of kit because the original shifter I made was pretty nasty, just doesn't work very well. So yeah, we'll get into that and see how it goes in the next video. See, this is going to be called Project Rusty, I think, because for obvious reasons it is pretty rusty. If you look, there's great big gaping holes in the door. We've got some nice big holes in the arches, so yeah, it's gonna need some welding. It's gonna be pretty cool. Already done some bits to it, just messing around a couple of years ago when we first bought it. Just lowered it down, did a Weber carb conversion. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the welding on that. Probably get a bit lower, get some banded steels on. Got a few other bits and bobs to do. A 6-stud conversion for the wheels, disc rear brakes. Probably give it a good paint because it's been sat for a few years now. And yeah, let's show you the project that you can see in the background there, which is actually my wife's car. So we'll get around to that. So this is her baby. She will never part with this car. So this is a Mark II Honda CRX. It's had quite a bit of work done to it. It's got lots of skunk parts fitted to it underneath, large brake conversions, coilovers, the usual bits, a few stripped out bits, carbon Kevlar sunroof delete, carbon fibre bonnet. It's just been parked. We've been storing it for a little while, but I think we're going to try and bring it out over the spring next year. So that'll be cool, so watch out for that one. I know all the cars are dirty. Don't roast me, I haven't got around to it. It's been a long time that a lot of these cars have been in storage. So this little Honda, we've had this for years and years and years. It originally was red. It's a 16 valve one, non-VTEC one, so 1600 16 valve twin cam, old school Honda. I think they used it in the Rovers as well. We need to pressure my wife into putting a turbo on this car. Seeing as it's something I used to do a lot, was turbo Hondas, and I miss doing it. And I think it needs to be done again, but my wife is insisting that this car needs to stay nearer to standard, which I think would be an awful shame. So I think it needs to happen. So that's something hopefully we'll get into a bit more over the summer too. So yeah, obviously this is a Subaru Brat or Justy or Brumby, depending on which country you're in. Still be a pretty cool project car. You don't see many of these. So yeah, we'll try and get some progress through on that one. So yeah, the main, I think, idea with this project is retro race car, I think, is what we've discussed and we've decided on. We're going to be retaining the 1800 engine, but we will be doing what I would call old school tuning. So I know some of you guys, this might be too much for you, but uprating coil and ignition systems. We're going to keep carb, possibly twin carb. I think we might be doing some fabricating, so I really feel like getting the welder out. So I'm going to be doing probably twin Webers on this, relocating the alternator. Then I think what we're going to do is a bit of a suspension overhaul. Then we're going to run, basically, we're going to be running a 6-point cage through the car, because crashes, and people, you know what happens when you crash. And then we're going to run, obviously, Perspex back window through the windows down to the rear frame on the car. Tell me why I shouldn't do inboard coilover suspension. So for people that don't know what that is, let me move this crowd out of the way. People that don't know what that is suspension. Hold on, let me get something as reference to help you understand. That would be running a coilover system, but not in the traditional manner. Would be running it so that basically the coilover was to sit across the back of the bed, utilising a push rod that would go down to the suspension. Then the rod obviously would move up and down, which in turn would compress your suspension spring. Obviously not that suspension spring, because that's an old IS200 one. So that'd be pretty cool. That might be a bit too much work, but like I said, I really enjoy fabricating. It can't be just me. I hate filming myself. It's awful, awful. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, there's the projects, as you can see. So we will be working on them. Sorry, it's been so long since the last uploads. Also, the IS200 is going to be getting its turbo that we talked about in the previous video. But currently, being a daily driver, I didn't want to take it off the road, but it looks like we might be picking up yet another car. So there could be a Toyota Hilux coming, which will be a daily car, but we're going to build it up a little bit, lift it up just a bit, big 35-inch tyres, nothing too crazy, because it will be used as an everyday car, as all of the cars have originally started out as. So yeah, that's what's going to be going on. Stick with us. Like I said, I'm sorry about the delay in the videos. Lots of things changed in the circumstances with home, changed work. This shop got broken into, which put me back a long way. Both had a good clear out, so making some videos should be a bit more interesting now for the nicer, cleaner workshop. Gonna be getting an electrician in just to sort out some lighting, because the lighting's pretty awful in here. Yeah, keep tuned. Thanks for watching. Oh man, I promise, I'll finish you. I'm gonna finish you soon, I promise. Shh.